Yeah, obviously, congratulations to University of Oklahoma on their fourth championship in a row. It's an incredible feat. We know how tough it is just to get here, let alone win four. It's an amazing achievement, and especially for those classmen that were freshmen and now have four rings, something that drives all of us to get better, to be able to come back and win. To my team, what an incredible effort! Great year. As I told the four seniors that left, and by the book and use it from New Zealand Legacy, you leave the jersey in a better place. And they've all done that, and they can be extremely proud of their efforts and contributions to the program and to softball as a whole. I think our ladies conduct themselves in a way that you want your young kids to see and play the game. Now, not always perfect, I get it. We always make mistakes and everything, but they're working hard and being ambassadors for the sport of softball, and just so proud. I want to thank also Longhorn Nation and all the fans and all the texts and well wishes that they did. Obviously, coming into a hostile environment, with this 12,000 Oklahoma fans, is not easy when you're a band of about 1,000. So I really commend them for spending a lot of money and time and effort to come here and support us. It meant a lot. And it was certainly great having the send-off from the hotel this evening from them. It meant a lot to us and our girls in our program. Thank you to the administration at the University of Texas. I'm so glad I'm a part of the great winning tradition of the University of Texas, and so many national championships within that program, and hopefully we'll be the #1 sporting school again in the country. And that's a tremendous achievement, and thanks to our athletic director, Chris Del Conte, and Sarah Baumgartner, who's here tonight. So thank you.
What's the biggest difference right now between you guys and OU? I mean, you've gotten here twice in the last 3 years. Y'all weren't a part of it. But where's the gap like between you and OU, and how do you close it?
For me, being a freshman, I would say just how much veterans they have to play in this environment. I know on our end, it's loud, it's a lot of noise, and it can seem like a hostile environment. And for them, they have a lot of momentum and a lot of fans on their side. But it's not just that. Like, they've been in this position before, and they know how to conduct themselves in big moments and big games. And I mean, they've done it 4 times in a row, so they know how to conduct themselves when it comes to a championship series.
Yeah, we're still growing as a team. They do have a lot of veterans, and I think we're pretty young and still learning and growing. But we've proved a lot this year, so I think we're still on the we're still coming up. Like it's a bright future for us.
We're right where we need to be.
Yeah. I mean, last year when we lost in Supers at Tennessee, I said this team was going to be special in the coming years, and I 100% agree to that. We have a lot of our returners coming back next year. OU had quite a few veterans, and they left the program to a high standard, and I think we left our program to a high standard as well with our 4 seniors leaving.
What's the gap between you and OU? What's the reason for it right now, really, between OU and everyone else?
Just their ability to reload and continue to get premier players into their program. They had 10 upperclassmen, 10 graduating seniors, I believe. I had the number right. How many All-Americans did they have? Do you know? How many more Americans did we have? Okay. So, I mean, for us to be in the same ballpark and play the game the way we did against that kind of odds, I mean, how do we only get 1 All-American anyway? I don't know, but, I mean, that's something we need to look at. But, I mean, that tells us that we don't have a superstar other than maybe Reese Atwood this year. We did this because they worked together and they played together and they believed in each other. We didn't have that superstar pitcher. We had a pitching staff. As great as that pitching staff was, they were one-dimensional. And we got to work on that. They got to come out and be able to throw different pitches in different locations as a separate unit, as a separate player, as opposed to a unit. We had the stuff as a unit, but it kind of hurt us because people were able to adjust and sit on us. That's the biggest difference. I mean, you get there are pitchers out there. They're able to throw different types of pitches at you and different speeds. So we got to work on that.
All right, we'll stay second row left.
Yeah, Mike. They're up and down their lineup. They just seem to hit rockets and missiles. Is it just we've got older team, as you said, but just really big, strong bats that really hit the ball really hard?
Well, yeah, they're older. You're looking at some kids that are 23, 24 years old in that lineup, and they've seen a lot of pitching. They're confident. They know they don't have to do it all themselves. you know, they're able to do that. And if they don't, I mean, they just get moved down the lineup, you know. So it's produce or not, you know. They have that luxury to be able to do those kind of things. But you know, they're well trained, obviously. You know, they got a system going that's working, and you know, they're tough to beat right now. But hopefully we're catching up. I think a lot of the other programs are catching up, and we're able to kind of flip the tables here. As I told the team, I want to be on the other side of the podium here one of these days, making that last speech a little more enjoyable than what it is right now.